What's up, and welcome back to Real Talk Reality TV. Let's jump right into this week's episode of 90 Day Fiance. Jay and Ashley. Well, this one's going to be pretty cut and dry, as I don't think too many of us will be shocked about the episode for them. But let's get into it. So it's the day of their wedding. They're getting ready. Jay gets out of there and leaves Ashley to get ready on her own. So they go ahead and kiss and part ways. Ashley, she continues in the room, and she has a makeup and hair stylist come in to help her get ready. She's talking about how she never imagined having to get ready for her wedding by herself. You know, she imagined her friends being there. So they asked, they're making a little small talk with her. And Ashley, I may say this again throughout this, she looks like she's staring off into like deep thoughts in a daze. To me, it looks like she definitely has things on her mind. Maybe it's doubts and concern. So she's complete. Okay, they have her looking wedding cute. And so she heads on out to meet up with Jay at where they're getting married. A place called, I believe it said Graceland Wedding Chapel. And Jay is already in there. So, okay, the service starts. Door opens up. Here comes Ashley. Her wedding bouquet is so pretty, by the way. Those roses are so pretty. So she's walking down the aisle, and Jay is like, oh, when I saw her, my whole body was numb. I couldn't feel my feet. Not only is Elvis the music for the service, but he's also the one who is marrying them. So they go ahead and get through the service. You may now kiss your bride. All right, now they take off. And again, the entire time as the camera is catching shots of Ashley, she's just holding these thoughts, this look of concern. And again, maybe doubt. She's still holding it in the car as they're driving off as husband and wife. And Jay, it looks like he's noticing too. He's looking at her like, what's up? Where's your happiness, in a sense? She definitely has a Debbie Downer vibe going. But considering the situation, I can see why. Personally, I'm not sure why you would even go through with the marriage if you have thoughts or concerns going on in the back of your mind. Perhaps you should have braced yourself like Natalie was telling you. But it's done now. It's done. They're married. Okay, so next scene. Well, The producers, it's at her house, it's at night. Producers and staff is there. And there's an issue, there's a problem. They actually ask her, "What's going on, Ashley?" Because she's sitting there down and by herself. She says that Jay got caught up. Somebody from Tinder, somebody that Jay met from Tinder was trying to FaceTime him at near midnight, and Ashley happened to be right there. She says, Jay started like grabbing the phone fast, and she said she just knew right away. He tried to use the excuse, "Oh, it's somebody calling for a tattoo," but she's like, "That's BS. Nobody's gonna FaceTime you near midnight for a tattoo." She ends up calling the girl back. The girl says, "Yep, I met him from Tinder. He said that he just moved out here. He's staying with family. We were supposed to meet up this weekend. He never mentioned he was married." And Ashley is, I guess, so hurt. And I say I guess because it's kind of like she knew herself. Again, which is why she's holding concerns and doubts. But the information still hurts her. She tells Jay, "It's over, it's a wrap. Where you gonna go, bro? Because you gotta go." Jay gets mad and hits the wall. Now, Jay is not there as she's talking to the producer. And then you do hear a car, like a car alarm. Like he pulls up and then hits the car alarm. So the producers are like, "Is that him? And by the way, whose car is he driving? Is he rolling around? Is the cheater?" I'm not going to say cheater, but well, is the wrongdoer rolling your car still? Question mark. Interesting. And by the way, you guys, what do you guys think about all of this so far? Go ahead. I hope you're making your comments down below. But Jay comes on in, and he first goes to the room, and then he comes on out and sits next to Ashley, and he says to her, "Do you want to talk about it?" So this is not surprising for me. During them getting ready for the wedding, the day they got married, Jay was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to be tied down. I don't think anyone," he's saying it himself, "I don't think anyone is really ready to get married until they're like 50. So I'm not really surprised. And then his history in Jamaica, he had a lot of girls. His father messes with a lot of girls. So this is why it doesn't surprise me personally. And I'm sure this is why Ashley was holding doubts, or looked to be thoughts of doubts and concern in the first place. So, yeah, turns out that Natalie was being a true friend and trying to warn Ashley not to do this, trying to prevent Ashley from getting her feelings hurt and being caught up in this mess. All right, so that's this episode for Jay and Ashley. What do you guys think? Are you guys shocked? Are you surprised? I'm not. Let me know all your comments down below. Do you feel sad for Ashley? What do you think of Jay personally? Yeah, you guys. So until the next one, hope you guys liked it. If you did, please hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you can be notified when I drop one, whenever I drop one. All right, you guys. Peace.